Situated in the heart of New York's financial district in Lower Manhattan, the Bowling Green offices building at numbers 5 through 11 Broadway is a ginormous 21-story property. Originally 16 stories, it was completed in 1898 for the Broadway Realty Company, and due to its location close to New York Harbor and the Customs House, it was initially the business home to a number of steamship companies, including the White Star Line, the American Line, and the American Scantic Line. On the morning of April 15, 1912, New Yorkers woke up to the shocking news that something had gone wrong with Titanic. As is typical even by today's standards, unsubstantiated rumors began flying. Many newspapers originally reported that Titanic was just fine, or that she was damaged but still afloat and was in the process being towed to port with everyone safe and accounted for. On the flip side, the then managing editor of the New York Times, Carl Van Anda, concluded that Titanic must have gone down since her wireless communication stopped abruptly, and he confidently printed this fact on the front page of the paper that morning. The crowds gathered outside White Star HQ had no idea what to believe, and their concerns prompted White Star Line spokesman P.A.S. Franklin to make a statement where he assured the worried masses that whatever the New York Times was saying simply wasn't true. However, at 4:35 that afternoon, a message was received by Marconi wireless operator J.H. Hughes and manager David Sarnoff, stationed high atop Wanamaker's department store at 9th and Broadway. It was from Titanic's sister, RMS Olympic, and with it came the tragic confirmation that Titanic had indeed gone down, and that her survivors were en route to New York aboard the RMS Carpathia. P.A.S. Franklin then issued another statement confirming Olympic's news to the public. Out of respect, all of the flags in New York Harbor were lowered at the request of the New York Maritime Exchange. Today, the offices of the Bowling Green building are very much still in use, and the building itself looks pretty much exactly the same as it did in 1912, albeit with a few differences. The rotating door was swapped out at some point for a traditional one. An additional 5 stories were added in 1917, and the first floor now looks to be home to a Subway sandwich shop. So I guess if you've got a craving for a sub with questionable components, I'm beginning to think my channel has some questionable content. Anyway, let's quickly turn to our left. See that building way down there? That's 1 Broadway, and it was used as the filming location for the museum in Ghostbusters 2. You know, the one that was encased in pink slime and the Statue of Liberty had to come out and save the day. That was it. You can actually see a corner of it in this picture. How did you like this video? If you enjoyed it, please consider giving me a like and subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me to have your support. If you have an idea for a Titanic-related topic you'd like me to cover, let me know down in the comments and I'll see what I can do. I'd love to hear your suggestions.